Hey guys, welcome back to Vulnerability Management Tutorials on Qualysguard. So today we'll see regarding asset view and asset inventory. Okay, so generally in Qualysguard, asset overview is done in two ways: one through vulnerability management and through asset view. Asset view is available on cloud, whereas vulnerability management you can see it on console application. So here you can find this using asset details in the console and asset search or through asset groups. If I click on the assets, so through asset groups or asset search, we can find everything here. I'll show you each and every component or each and every tag on that tab on that asset group, what it all does. Similarly, you can also find regarding the assets under asset view tab. Asset view is a powerful tool, guys. It is used for providing the asset details, same as like asset tab does, but it has certain features which are available for us to create dashboards or reports. It can add to reports. If you can see right, this is the asset view tab. You all can find here dashboards, assets, templates. Under assets tab again you have tags and assets. I'll show you this everything what all it does, what all it is, right? Now I can go back to the previous. Okay, I can go back to my vulnerability management tab. Okay, so I'm back here. Now here I'll show you first from this view, from first asset view. I'll show you what all these things are. Then I'll show you on asset view. We'll create assets as well. I will add assets and we'll also create an inventory for this. So that's it. We have two different views for this asset view and also Qualys view. And these are the features which provide us the capability to search or query your host's inventory to easily identify and also view the host assets. Right now, if we go to, we'll check what application inventory is in the assets tab. Similarly, ports and services, what all are there, that all we can check here. So, if you click on the applications tab, see, now you can see here we don't have any applications running on this here, right? But we can add this to these things and you can check, or you can search to locate in the instances of our database. Okay, how we can search it using any keywords. Now I can see here, I'll go here, search for application, I'll say also SQL. Let us see if something is available or not here. You can have this, if you can have any type of application which is present on your college, and you can have that list, and also you can download it using the download CSV option here. Okay, You can also see here, you can also search using the asset group. You can also search using network and IP. For a different view, you can have a different search tabs you can be using. I'll show you another tab for you. I can give my IP addresses here, or else that net block range, whatever it is, and I can check whatever applications that are running here. If you go to OS here, see all the OS which are captured for my host which I've given in the last videos, those are already showing IP and the related host OS information. Right. So Ubuntu, Linux, Windows 10, Windows 2008. This is the OS inventory. Similarly, we can also see the host inventory. I'm sorry, ports or services inventory. From this OS inventory as well, you can have selected tags. You can have. You can also know that when those are expiring or when the certificates are being expired. You can have every information on this. Like if you go to this, you can check for the info for each and every host on their machines. So it's simple. You just need to go and search in every these things in every OS. Okay. Next we see how to create a set group. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't show you the postal services group, right? I can show you once again. So I can show you the postal services associated with this. If it all in is there, yeah, it is the 8009 port for this DNS. It is 250 135. This is using MSRP service, MSRPC service. Kerberos, it is using 88 port 464. Some service it is using HTTP on 80. That's it. You can get the information. 445 Samba port. It is just for file transfer. It is using AdBIOS 137. Yeah. 123 NTP protocol to maintain the timing here. Timing sync. Similarly, SSH is for report. Likewise, you can see each and every port associated with it in the service. When it comes to certificates, you can see what are the certificates that will be expired in a few days. See, it is if you can click on the expired. Yes, you can see that for this host and for this issuer, the certificate is expired on August 25th, 2016. So this gives you the overview of what are the hosts with their certificates expired or yet to expire. What is the status of the certificate? So if you click on this, it is showing a source unknown. So you can click on each and everything and you can get the certificate information as well. Issuer and organization, not available fingerprint, certificate path you can see, and what host it is, and the vulnerabilities it is having. See certificate not matching, it is there, and signature verification failed, and of course it is expired. Right, like this you can have assets as supports or services, OS, and certificate related tabs to check. On this video, we will first create an asset group, right? So before creating the asset group, what asset group provides us is you will collect or group all the asset hosts you require. You want to group them or bind them to a asset group where you have some appropriate actions which are common for them. Let's say if I want to group all the Windows servers, because all the Windows servers are grouped as can be grouped under Windows Server Asset Group. All the Windows hosts can be grouped as a Windows host. Because whenever if in future I want to work on only Windows host, I can only select Windows Server. Instead of going to search everything, I can directly go to Windows Server. If I want to work on Windows Server, I can also go to Windows host if I want. This is filtering purpose. And it is also used, suppose let's say you want to assign a particular group only few privileges, whereas other particular group another privileges. You cannot differentiate it if it is not grouped. So it also helps you to give privileges to the individual user accounts, and it also can be used for targeting. Suppose let's say these are the Windows hosts you want to target, these are the Linux hosts you want to target. Then if you group it as a Windows host that are to be targeted and other Linux hosts that to be targeted, it will be easy for mapping, it will be easy for scanning, it will be easy for reporting as well as remediation. Okay, and you can also remember that a single host can also be multiple, can also present in multiple asset groups. There's a limitation for that. And also nesting of one asset group inside another nesting is also not supported here because the last two items in the list will be addressed using the asset tags mainly here. I'll show you what are the asset tags in the later video. So and this asset tag should be automatically and dynamically updated each and every time in the knowledge base. So for that case, nesting is not recommended. If it is asset tag, nesting is recommended approach here for testing the functional asset tag hierarchies. Then nesting asset groups. Okay. So in the next few steps, we'll be creating an asset group here. So for that case, go to asset groups. Click on new asset group. Now here you can, it is asking me the title here. So for this case, you can have I'll give it a name, some name to this asset group. I'll say the asset group as Bangalore. And it is asking me to provide a range of IP addresses to add to these asset groups. As we already have that range, I'll provide it with the range. Or else you can also select the IP ranges here and the using the select IPs or ranges. You can also select that asset groups for that, and also you can select the business range. What business, how business impact you want to be, and for each and everything you can have the view here how it is considering. I'm just removing it and editing it from high to medium because it doesn't impact our business much. And it also depends on the criticality of the vulnerabilities you are searching for. And click business info. Click the if after doing this, you can also click view info. I mean, I showed you. You can close the tab and you will see it in the by saving it. See that is created here now. Asset group is added with the Bangalore name and the IPs are this. So we have created an asset group here. Likewise, we can also do this or do certain actions in asset view tab as well. I'll go to the asset view and show you. Asset view, I already told you, it's a beautiful and powerful tool here in cloud platform, Qualys cloud platform. It gives you the multiple features here. Okay, by providing the continuous updates in the to the inventory of the asset details. And now here we will also create or we'll also do some manual actions on this asset view so that we'll be familiar with the asset view application. Right. So you can go to assets tab here under this, and there are lot many assets available here. You can click on one of these and you can see the view asset details. It will give you the asset details. Yeah. Or else you can also see the asset tagging, because asset tagging provides you the flexibility, scalability, and the dynamic solution to help you that change the targets in the host assets. That means, let's say I have a parent or child parent tag. Under the parent tag, I can have two child tags. Like if it is a Windows, I'm selecting Windows operating system as a parent tag. I can have Windows Desktop and Windows Servers as a child tag. It is just a hierarchy of the tags so that each and every update also will be affected in the same manner. Okay, I'll show you the tags for you. So this is how this thing will like. And if you go to tags here, see you can find here asset groups tag. Under this I have a Bangalore and business There's nothing I've assigned. There is no internet facing asset. There are no modes. You can create a new asset tag here by clicking on the new tag, and I can give it a name, some name. So I'll give it as I told, operating system tag. I can give it a default color, whatever color you want. Okay, I'll give it as a red now. Now here for tagging this detail, I've given the required details, that is enough. And if you want to mention any description for this, you can do it. I will say it is a parent tag for OS. Parent tag for OS. I click on continue, and it is asking me for the rule here. So here we don't have any rule currently for this. So what I'll do is I'll say it's a no dynamic tool. And now it is saying continue. Yeah. See, this tag is got successfully created here on the operating systems. Under this, if you want to, I already told you, if you want to create a child tag, it is like a root element in your tag tree. Now, if you can, under this, you can have two tags. Like you can add child tags here. I'll show you how to do that. Okay, click on this. Click add child tag. Under this, I'll show Windows host. I'll give it a name as a Windows host. All Windows host. And you ask me the rule engine here. I can keep as a regex operating system regular expression, and whenever you're doing it, you should select the ignore case. You should also give the evaluate value on save. Now go to the regex and select Windows. I've clicked on this. We can have some asset testing. So you can test this by clicking on this select an asset. No, this is not the Windows host. Yes, this is the Windows host. Yes, this is the Windows host. Suppose you can check on any of your assets, and you can click on continue. Done. So you've added a tag, child tag for the operating system's parent tag. Likewise, I'll also add a Linux tag for this, right? You can give it to Linux. You can see I'm just doing this based on the operating systems only. uh, Linux hosts or Linux hosts or Linux systems. Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot to give it a color. I'll do it yellow color. And again, a dynamic rule based upon the Linux. Okay, I'll try for the Qualysguard. Yes, it is Linux system. It is not a Linux system. It is not a Linux system. Yes, it is a Linux system. Likewise, if you see here, it's not the right. Now see under this you have two child tags. One is the Linux and one is the Windows. Done with the huh? Done with this. You know, so we've created a child tags for the parent tags. In the next video, we'll extend this hierarchy and I'll show you the remaining part. That's all for this video. Thank you guys.